what's up, vets? Markel here, back with another video. So it is Q&A time. We're pre-recording this before the game, so when you see it on Monday, I won't know the results, but I will post them later on, either Monday or Tuesday, who was right and who was wrong from the Saturday Night Live. And I appreciate everybody who participates in Saturday Night Live, even you guys in the comment section. I appreciate everybody joining and watching. Okay, with that being said, I want to address a question that was asked in the comment section, where this is a question about being granted TDIU and them using all of your service-connected disabilities to grant TDIU. Okay, this has been a long-standing practice that the Department of Veterans Affairs does to a lot of veterans. Okay, sometimes the VA will grant one disability and use the other disabilities to give the veteran SMCS, but the majority of the time they will take all of your disabilities, and it's not illegal for them to do it. It is not an error on the rater's part. They feel they will put in your award letter, and I advise you to read your award letter carefully before you go make a decision, and I'm gonna give you the standard answer that VSOs and service organizations will give you. But let me also point out, I do not work for the VA anymore. I am not an attorney. I'm not giving you any type of legal advice on what you should and should not do. I'm just giving you information. Now, with that being said, it is not an error for a VA rater who feels that combined with your 60 or 70, 80, 90% that you might have been granted for one disability, for them to use all of it in your award letter and give you an explanation as to why they did it, instead of granting it on the one to give you TDIU. And yes, it does prevent you from getting SMCS when they lump it all in together. Now, the standard answer you would get from a VSO, from a service organization, is this: let the dust settle. Make sure you want to file an appeal, because just as easily as they gave you TDIU in the appeal, they could easily say they made a mistake and take it away. So know what you're getting into. Normally, people are advised, leave it alone. You got 100%. That was the main thing you wanted to get. Leave it alone. But that is clearly up to you. I'm not going to tell you you can't file an appeal. You can file an appeal anytime you get ready. That is your option. That is your right. But if you search the internet and you search other forums, other links, and talk to other people online who talk about the VA, or talk to some veterans who have gone through this themselves, 9 times out of 10, okay, it's not going to change. Whether you file an appeal, whether you go before the board, because normally they put language in there to protect their decision, which is why I'm telling you, reread your award letter. Now, I'm not telling you that you couldn't possibly get this done going through the appeals court, or maybe even going through an independent evaluator for the VA and then let them look at it closely. But I'm also telling you, and be clear with this, and I'm not giving you legal advice, the same way they give it to you, they can take it away, because these are human beings making the decision, not robots, okay? Nobody likes to be proven wrong when they make a decision and do something. Not saying that's what would happen, I'm just making you aware, all right? So, if what you wanted in the end results when you filed for TDIU was 100%, you got your 100%. Now the question becomes, are you willing to risk that 100% and them claiming it was a mistake to get the extra $350 added onto it? Only you can make that decision. But to answer the 2 questions that you left in the comment section, is it an error by the VA? Read your award letter. They had to give you an explanation as to why they figured all of your disabilities combined were enough to grant you TDIU, instead of just using the one. And the second answer to your question is, can you appeal? You absolutely can appeal. But I would just say, take your time, You have a year from the date that you received that letter to file an appeal. Take a moment, step back. It's not the exact answer that you wanted, but you got what you wanted, which was 100%, which is why you filed TDIU. Take a moment, take a week or two, whatever it may be, step back and think before you file that appeal. Because in the end result, it may not be what you want, or it could turn out in your favor, but only you can make that decision. All right? All right, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Hey, I appreciate everybody watching as always. Until the next time, guys, I'm out. Peace.